Hey, Dark Sky here, and today we are playing Train World. It's a new game that I believe it just came out. It's a, single developer that's making it, and it seems to have pretty consistent updates and everything that are coming out, so that's great. The game is very much like Railroad Tycoon, maybe even a little bit of um, like rail route and all those. But yeah, it's got its own little flair to it. So let's get started. Let's get into this. So here we're gonna do it. Just do a new game. I think I'm just gonna go with this Noron Island. Um, and yeah, let's just keep it like that. That looks good. Let's see how we go. Now it's weird because when they do these city names for this area, it seems to be like cities in the U.S., but it has nothing to do with the way that the land is formed. It has nothing to do with the way it's formed. You see, Jacksonville down here, which was in Florida, and then Portland, Oregon, which is on the West Coast. This is the East Coast. This is Phoenix, Arizona, Philadelphia. It's kind of all over the place, but it's not really like that. So what we're going to do here, they just put the names in here just to kind of, I guess, kind of a filler. But what we need to do is we need to take cotton here, and we need to take the cotton down to Jacksonville here. And then once it gets into Jacksonville, I believe what it does is it gets transferred over into fabric. So what we're going to do first off is let's pause it so we're not wasting money here. And we're going to go into Jacksonville here. And so we see that we have Jacksonville here. And if we go up here a little ways, we have Fort Worth, which is where the cotton is. So you can see all the big fields and all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, we're going to go up here and we're going to click on stations. And I think I want to do boxcars because a boxcar is the one that does like cotton and it also does fabric. But you could do this one here, which gives you like boxcars, which does that. Also gives you the dry bulk and all these other ones. So I guess you could always upgrade it, maybe get rid of the boxcar if you had like multiple lines all coming in. So yeah, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a boxcar here and hold down the control button and use your wheel to kind of spin it around here. So I think I'm going to put this like right about here, I guess. Well, yeah, right there. That looks all right. Space bar to, put it down. And then we're going to go up to this other area up here. And we're going to put down another station, another boxcar. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that like right about here. And let's put it right there. That looks good. All right, now what we're going to need to do is we need to bring this track down. So we bring the track down, you hit the space bar to like put down the track. It only goes so far, so you have to keep that in mind. Now we want to come to this point here, so I want to bring this as far as over as we can. And like right there. And there. All right, and then what I want to do is I want to kind of whip this track around. So let's go like this here, I guess, huh? And something like that. There we go. And then I'm going to want to do that on the other side as well. So let's take this track here. We're going to have this come around like that and have that come in here. That looks pretty good. All right. Yep, all connected. All right, good. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to set up trains. Now you got, for your trains, you have a passenger train and you have a freight train. And then you have these other ones. But right now we're going to do a freight train. And in the beginning, you really want to just concentrate on mostly the freight train. The passenger train, you really don't make a lot of money until much further down the line. So you just you kind of want to just kind of work it. So what we do here is we're going to do the train, and we click on the American here, and we want one train. And then we're going to do boxcars here, and I'm thinking we probably want to do, like, this is our load capacity right here. And it always tells me that I need to increase my wagons count, but keep in mind, you want to make sure that you're getting profit, and that you're so if you have more cars than you have, resources, then you're going to be losing money. So let's put this at 180 and see where we stand on that. So yeah, we'll confirm that. And now we need to tell it where we want it to go. So this is Fort Worth. So I'm thinking this is where the product is originating from. So I'm going to bring this from here, and I'm going to bring this down to here, like that. There we go. So now we have our train. Now what we need to do is we need to set up a depot for the train to come in on. Be built, for the train to be built, and for it to come in on the track. So I'm thinking probably like right there. And then we're gonna need to do a track on here. There we go. Now we go back into our trains, click on train and click play. Now we're gonna see our little train here putting out. There it is right there. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to see how the train is doing overall. All right, that's what I was looking for. Just I guess just right click on it. Cancel that. There we go. Can I bring that over? Can I get that out of the way? There we go. All right, so I have my train coming in here. Now he's gonna be loading up. He's only got, there's only like a little bit. There we go. So there was only like a little bit that was in there, so not too much. Now you see in our train here, we currently have like, it looks like 50. There we go. So we got 50. It can max out to 200. So hardly any of these cars are full. Like maybe the first one may be partially full, but now if we look at this and we look at our trains, you can see that our route profit is 0. Well, at least we're breaking even, but I'd prefer to actually get some money than to not have any money. So this is going to come down and it's going to empty down here. So now we just need to do this for a little while. We need to work on our reputation. Reputation gives you all kinds of like experience points, research points, and all that stuff. We have the freight's connected service here, so the trains are running. So available region, and see it's coming down the road here, so we're good there. Next, what we need to look at is our research. Now you see our research is going up real slow. The higher that our reputation is, the more points that we get for research. And then as we go through, we unlock different areas. So like our next one, we could be able to unlock to 260 Mogul. And then after that'll be the Atlantic. And then we could probably do this one here to get freight fee and to get a plus 10%. So that'd be pretty nice, because then, just a little added money on top of what we're currently making. All right, so this train's coming in. It's only coming in with 50. You can see here that it's actually starting to build up. We're up to about 65 out of 200. Being that I got 180 for my car, that's going to help. So you can see it's going down there. Now the thing's empty. Now what I wish you could do, and yeah, kind of like in Railroad Tycoon, where when a train gets to its destination and it unloads, that it's able to like take some of the cars off, or maybe all the cars off, and then, you know, just be able to hightail it back to the other station to pick up more stuff and bring it back. but yeah, you know, I mean, it's not Railroad Tycoon, so it doesn't quite do that yet. But yeah, there's a lot of little things in here that I think it, you know, if they improved on a little bit, I think it'd be even that much more better of a game. But overall, the game is a lot of fun. There's a lot to do in the game. So, but in the beginning, it's a little on the slow side, just because you have to build up your trade routes and all that. Okay, so we go look here. Now this train is coming in a little light, and if we look here, it's actually 120, 130. So what we could do is we could take one of these off and put it down to 150. And now that filling up, see, 145 out of 150. It's a little bit better. We got a little bit of a negative on that last coming back, but it is what it is. You know, we're doing all right. We're doing good. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to set up another station and maybe another boxcar. I wonder if you can just set up multiple boxcars. You know, that'd be nice, right? So if I set up another one, does that mean that this one too also makes a bunch of cot? It doesn't really show me here, but if I do a train and I want to do one of those, and I want to do a couple of these, maybe that should be enough. Okay, so I got this metropolis here. So let's do another station, and we want to do a boxcar. And I'm gonna bring this in like right here, and let's do that. Okay, so I need to bring this around, probably around this mountain now. Okay, so there we go with that. Now just need to wrap this around. There we go. And then I need to work on the other side here. Okay, so that should be good. Boy, it didn't leave us much money left over, did it? All right, so now what we want to do is we want to edit our route. And I want to take it from up top here, from here, and I want to bring it down to down here. Let's see, stations are now assigned to the line. Okay, yep. So I got that train set up. I just need to finish it out a little bit. Let me think here. I need to figure out. So I'm guessing that maybe it doesn't produce cot. I don't know. All right, so we're still waiting on our train here. There it is. It's about to roll in. Hopefully we'll make a little extra cash and we'll be able to get the track to the new track. All right, there we go. Now we are in the bonuses, or in the positives. All right, so it looks like we're about ready to turn in here. I still don't see anything down here showing, like, you know, what we're gonna get any cotton out of this or whatnot. So I'm really hoping that that's the case, because just running a single line is gonna be a little on the rough side. Oh, dang, went into the negatives. Dang, just can't get very high, can we? Just trying to make that track from one spot to the other here. Now, as we do things, we got this little achievement medal thing up here. It looks like a little trophy. If we click on this, we have all these different trophies we can unlock. Like this one here, have a train with 20 wagons, and you get 100,000. Or you can do a city link, 2 cities connected, and then you get another 100,000. And it goes on and so forth. Reach 120 kilometers per hour speed, and you get 120, or you get 200,000 for your reward. And there's a bunch of them. I mean, it goes all the way up here to 5,000, or 5 million rather. So if you unlock all the regions of the map, you get that. So that's pretty sweet. So that's what we kind of work on towards trying to get these unlocked. Now these right here, these are our research points. We can click on these, and as we get these up, we can unlock these different areas, different engines. And it continues on. It goes up here to what's this called? The industrial era. And then if you continue on here, we are onto the modern era, and then I believe it just ends. Yeah, but at that point there, you have like those speed trains and all that fun stuff. So kind of something to look forward to, something to work towards. Now, and then this other one here is for helping, and this one here is for information to see like where you currently reside. You see my industry's connected. I'm at 50% right now. Passengers 04, and then you can see unlocked regions 1.5, and I'm about 20% through. So doing pretty good. Doing good. Let me see here. What are we at? We're at 14,000. We got stuff coming down the line here. So that's going to give us a little bit more to move forward here. Now, the higher that our reputation is here, the more points that we get for our research. So that's also a kind of a big one to look at. But you can see like how our numbers are doing. We're doing pretty good. When you get up to this line, I don't know, what is it? I think when you get to this line or something like that, then you're able to unlock even more areas in the map. So there is that. All right, so we're down to 14,000. Let's see if we can make at least a 30,000 and be able to buy that crisscross to get our train from one location to the other. All right, so we're down to 8,000 now. Roughly, almost close to 9. All right, here goes the train. The train's going through. Come on, get up to 28. Oh, 28. All right, good. So now that we have that, let's see if we can connect this track here finally. I guess I could do it like that, huh? Or maybe I could do it this way, huh? I'll come this way. Like that. Let's see if that works. And now I want to do trains to Depot to Fort Worth 2. Okay, let's see if we can't move these. Let's do that. From Depot 1 to San Jose 2. So I wonder if I could have it go to take this train and go to here to, what is that? That's Fort Worth 1, isn't it? So we'll go from Fort Worth 1 and then the San Jose 2 and then the Fort Worth 2. All right, so I mostly got that there. Once this train gets out of the way, I'll see if I can't move. Maybe take the train around. I don't know. It's too bad that there's not a manual thing where you can just manually move the train, you know, to where its location's going to be and all that. Okay, let's see. Oh, it hasn't passed that location yet. Okay, so it comes out of the depot, goes up to Fort Worth 1. I was hoping to go around this, but maybe I can like get rid of that. No, it has to do that, huh? There, I'll do that first. Train 2 can't find path from Depot 1 to San Jose 1. Oh, because it needs to do it the other way around. Okay. Let's see. Let's move that around. Now let's do that. Now you play. Okay. There we go. We got things moving and grooving. Oh, now we can see kind of what's going on down here. We got both of the trains are doing stuff. So once this one goes around, gets on here, comes down here, gets on this track, then I'll switch it off and have it just go back and forth between these two destinations. Okay, there we go. All right, now it just needs to come down here and go into this track here. All right, now it's down on this track here. I'm going to take train 2 and I'm going to take it off of Fort Worth 1. And I'll add on Fort Worth 2. There we go. Okay, now Fort Worth 2 looks like it's actually gaining. So that's good. Just kind of had to kick it in the butt to get it going. So it looks like the other train, this train's already dropped off. This train is in the process. Let's see, where'd that train go? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see what how we're doing now. See, so I want information, right? So industries connected, 2 of 2, we got that. So next is going to be cities. We got to connect 4 cities. And if we look at here, we have the 4 cities here. So we have the 2 industries connected. And then we have to connect, 4 cities. So we go here to passengers. And you can see that it's going to be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So this one here is just back and forth between these 2. But these here have to be all connected. That they don't pay a lot. You really need to focus on more of the freight and not so much passengers. I guess the developer had it set up so that the passengers don't really wait around at the stations. So when it comes to filling up your car, sometimes you'll get there and there'll only be like, say, 50 people there, out of like, it could have been normally like 270 or something. And then other times it might be 100, 250, out of 270. So it's kind of sporadic. So the best way to go about it is just to concentrate on more of the freight, because the freight seems to be always constant. So just do the freight, and in the beginning, get that kind of going, everything, moving and grooving. And then once you get all that going, then, you know, go back and start working on your passenger stuff. So the other thing is that we need to keep track of is our train years. So usually, for reference, me, when it gets down to about 7 or 8 years, that's when I start actually kind of looking at maybe upgrading the train. So, but yeah. So we're doing good. We have this train here that's currently headed down. This one here, let's see, is it even down yet? I know this one's traveling a long ways, but oh, there comes the train now. Okay, good. And I don't believe it has anything on it, so we probably are not going to get much money, if anything, from it. It says that we should have like 107 or something. No, 107 is what's back at the other place. I see. Okay. And there we are. All right. Well, great. I think this is going to be the end of my episode for today. I look forward to seeing you on my next episode. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like button, you know, if you're really enjoying the content. And also down below, hit in the comment section, you know, comment about how the game is going and what you think. You take care now, and bye-bye.